But we begin tonight with a former college athlete sharing her story in the case against former University of Michigan football coach Matt Weiss. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 5. I'm Glenda Lewis. Weiss is accused of gaining unauthorized access to student-athlete databases at more than 100 colleges and universities and stealing private photos and information. There are now more than 40 alleged victims included in a class action lawsuit against Weiss and the university. Mackenzie Johnson is one of them, and tonight she's bravely speaking out to empower others. 7 News Detroit reporter Randy Wimbley shares her story.
I was just very taken back as I'm a very young professional. You know, I'm in a Fortune 500 company. I don't know what's to come of this or what's going to be exposed.
Mackenzie Johnson, a former softball player at Grambling State University in Louisiana, says former U of M and Baltimore Ravens football coach Matt Weiss gained access to her private pictures and videos stored on her phone's cloud drive.
As a woman, you know, it's very sensitive information that's compromised. So my hope is just to empower other women to come forward and then bring light to this situation.
Weiss is accused of illegally gaining access to more than 3,000 women's email, social media, and cloud storage accounts and downloading intimate pictures and videos, many of which show victims naked and some showing them engaged in explicit sexual acts. Attorney Jonathan Marco is representing Johnson and more than 40 unidentified women in a lawsuit against Weiss, U of M, its Board of Regents, and Keffer Development Services, which maintains a student-athlete database used by more than 100 colleges. Marco filed a temporary restraining order to secure the compromised pictures and videos.
The university has the data. It needs to be taken from the university and put into a secure database, third party, away from the university that nobody can have access to except only people who are authorized.
U of M provided a statement saying, in part, count 23 of the indictment is specific to the University of Michigan and alleges that Weiss accessed protected U of M computers without or in excess of authorization from December 21, 2022 to December 23, 2022. Upon learning of potentially concerning activity in its systems, the university promptly placed Mr. Weiss on leave, forwarded this matter to law enforcement authorities, and moved forward with Mr. Weiss's termination on January 21, 2023.
What did they do to protect these young women who they knew their private data was stolen and misused by one of their employees?
Matt Weiss will be back here in federal court for a status hearing on Tuesday in the criminal case against him. He's facing 14 counts of unauthorized access to computers and 10 counts of aggravated identity theft. If convicted on those charges, he could spend a lot of time in prison. I'm Randy Wimbley, 7 News Detroit.
All right, Randy, thank you. And prosecutors say Weiss was able to use personal information from a student-athlete database to then hack into social media, email, and cloud storage accounts. And that really highlights how vulnerable our information can be, even when we think it's safe. So I took a moment to look up what you can do to better protect yourself. First, make sure to have a strong password that has no common identifying information like birthdays or pets' names. You can also bolster your security questions. Your answer should be simple, but also something that no one else can guess or look up, and one that won't change over time. There should be multiple possible answers to that question, making it less likely that someone could just guess the answer.